we'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down. Here's Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done. Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, Adams, what a grab. He's at the 30. 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
From midfield now, Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out. And incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's got Njoku over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many.
It's Bradley, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 51 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. The 20. 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nicole Hardman with touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Burrow. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Burrow going to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Looking to pass. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And, Charles, for this defense, you know, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that could be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that, and they're looking for anything to galvanize them.
Burrow on third down. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. The 40. 20. 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a goal.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Play action. It's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that break. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go. Here we go. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. Oh, Edmonds has it knocked loose. And the Ravens have got it. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the 44, Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Now Burrow on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow, he'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Higgins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Again, it's Burrow. Wright's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Play action. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Hardman. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And now Edmonds going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. Trying to erase the memory of last week when they dropped one to the Minnesota Vikings. They're in the driver's seat right now with the lead. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there on the catch and run.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that.
Touchdown! Nicole Hardman, a 5-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out. They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll drop to throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1. Just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. 7 yards the pick up there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second down, this is Edmonds. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about. But I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bradley. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Now it's the backup, Mariota. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Jackson now. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Tried to give it to the first man through on 3rd and goal, denied.
Yeah, how about how they sold out on that play? Just decided, we know what you're going to do. You're going to bring it at us in a running.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 31, Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Slant to Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in by Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 26. Now Burrow. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. To the air again, Burrow. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. First and goal. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Going to give it to Love. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called